After 2 years of legal drama, this indie RPG is back on sale and even has a new Pokemon-like sequel on the way. The sequel is 100% free for all Kickstarter backers and Steam owners. So I seen the trailer for this game, and it's actually pretty funny because when I open it up and as soon as it starts playing, the first initial reaction I had was, "Oh, it looks exactly like Paper Mario." So reading the headline for this article and then seeing the trailer, my first initial reaction was like, "Oh, are they in a legal battle with Nintendo? Was it like something that went on with them?" But that's not the case. And then the fact that they even put like, oh, it's gonna have a Pokemon style sequel on the way. I was thinking to myself, like, well, if they just came out with this game and they got over the legal drama and they're coming out with a Pokemon sequel, are they gonna have to like deal with another legal issue with Pokemon? But no, like I said, it wasn't with Nintendo, it was with someone else, and we'll go ahead and get into that with the article. So we'll go ahead and check it out, and then after the article, we'll watch the trailer that we got here. So let's get into this. So the Outbound Ghost, a turn-based RPG riffing on Paper Mario, has been haunted by a strange legal drama that left it delisted for almost 2 whole years. That curse has now been lifted, the legal trouble sorted, and there's even an all-new sequel on the way. The Outbound Ghost removal from Steam and Nintendo's Switch eShop was so odd because its own indie developer, Conradical Games, is the party that issued the copyright strike. The developer's beef was against the game's publisher, Degrati. At the time, Conradical Games claimed that it had not received a single dollar in royalties from the publisher, which was also alleged underreporting revenue, and refusing to fix unresolved issues in the console port, claiming that Degrati refuted. The whole debacle left the Outbound Ghost in limbo until now, that is. So, pretty funny, because like I said, I thought it was like a whole legal battle with Nintendo, but it actually turns out it was with their own publisher, and more than likely just because, whole money issue that they weren't receiving. So, at least on that point, it's good news, especially as considering that Nintendo didn't decide to try to take some legal action or anything like that. So at least they lucked out. Shitty thing was that it ended up taking way too long, with 2 years to get it taken care of. So that was very much unfortunate, I'm sure, on their end. We'll go ahead and continue on and see what else they have. So the lawsuit is over. Conradical Games announced on social media that Outbound Ghost is back, alongside the original game's return to Steam and Switch, plus new platforms coming soon. The developer revealed that a sequel has quietly been in development too. So that's kind of the good thing right there. So even though it was 2 years that they had to deal with this whole thing, they were, pretty much working on something in during that time. So I'm sure that kind of made up for it as well. The Outbound Ghost Reborn runs with the first game's lovely paper art style and turn-based timing-oriented combat, but also adds a Pokemon-ish twist to the formula, where the monsters you use are ghostly figments of your imagination. Best of all, the sequel will be 100% free for all Kickstarter backers and Steam players. And if you've been a fan of the cutesy and spooky world, there's a new game in the same universe called Soul Stalker that is in Steam's early access now, and it's coming to all consoles on October 24th. So by now, that's already been released, so that's pretty cool. And then the fact that they have it available for anyone that did own the original game and have it on Steam, I think that's pretty cool that they're doing that. So pretty cool on their part. And then we'll go ahead and check out the game itself, and then we'll give our thoughts. So right off the bat, as you can see, it looks exactly like Paper Mario. It almost looks like if you were to be playing like Paper Mario and then like one of like the side characters that you're like your companions or whatnot that you're able to have. It's almost like if they're doing like a side quest or like a little mini part of the story where you're actually playing as them. So when I first seen this, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, okay, I can see that for sure. And then as you can see, the way that they do the whole RPG aspect of it, with the battles and everything like that, turn-based and everything, it looks exactly like a Paper Mario. I'm a big fan of the Paper Mario games. I played the first one, I believe, on 64. Like when I was younger. I never owned it, unfortunately. That's one of the games I would like to get on the 64 if I ever get the chance to like kind of stop by a retro store and see it. But I was a big fan of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I actually own my copy still from the GameCube. I never bought the remake that they did for it because I have the GameCube version, so I just really never felt like there was really much need to. But that game really did get me into this kind of like the RPG kind of style and everything like that, because I never did play like a Final Fantasy or anything like that. I was always a Nintendo kid growing up. So being able to see that with this type of game, I think it's really cool, and I think it's kind of funny that they have it so similar. And then the different characters you can use. And I also do like that, the way they were able to kind of incorporate that, where it's like, yeah, You have different things, kind of like the way that Mario kind of has his hammer and stuff like that when you're playing, when you're just kind of walking around. I think it's very cool the way we're able to kind of incorporate that similarly. Outbound Ghost Reborn Edition coming 2025. So for me, it's gonna be one of those things. I'll probably pick this game up if I get the opportunity to on the Switch. If when it does become available, it is something that we would have to wait a little bit. But if I can pick this game up with a physical copy, I think that'd be the route that I'd be trying to go myself personally. But if they only have it available like in the eShop and you can only buy it digitally, I'll probably still pick it up at that point because it does seem like something that would kind of be up my alley in regards to playing like Paper Mario and stuff like that. So I think it'll be pretty fun from my experience. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Are you guys gonna be picking this up if you have a chance? If there's anyone that's actually had the opportunity to play it, what do you guys think of the game itself so far? So if you guys can let me know in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.